Hey, how's it going, guys? It is Fox98 here. Welcome back to another vlog and another day in my life. If you guys end up enjoying today's video, feel free to drop a like, subscribe if you're new around here, and we're going to crack on with a fresh day. What do I have planned for you guys? I've got plenty of stuff planned. I have no idea whatsoever, but I'm literally just going to try and improvise with the day, and if there's enough stuff to put in the day, well, you're going to obviously see it for you guys' faces. If not, well, then you're never going to see the light of day of this video. But first things first, we're going to do what I always love to do on my weekend Sundays off, because this is a Sunday when I'm filming this. We've got everything packed here, ready for me to get down to the gym. So we need to drive down there. We need to get ready. We need to get a workout in. But I need to just be a little bit more careful, I suppose, because it's really warm right now in the UK. It's amazing. I love it. But we need to make sure that we're staying hydrated, staying fit, staying healthy, all that jazz. I don't know if you can see it on, that sounds like I'm not trying to flex my muscles, all right? I'm sorry. Like, I don't know if you can see. Nah, it doesn't really show it. It might actually for the video, I don't really know. I'm kind of sunburned. I may have sat outside in the garden just chilling yesterday, and about like an hour and a bit in, I just looked at myself and went, didn't put any sun cream on, did I? So yeah, oops. So we're gonna get ourselves down to the gym now, get a workout in, get in the pool, feel fresh for the day, and then basically take it from there, to be honest. Right, a bit of a change of plan with what I'm actually going to be doing today. So, been to the gym, felt great, felt amazing, honestly. I can't stress how many times I actually love going to the gym, but I'm actually going to go on a little bit of an adventure now. I haven't been down to Cardiff Bay for, I don't even know that long. It's genuinely my favourite place to go, which is kind of why I'm here right now, but I'm just kind of waiting because the barrage is still closing, so the bridge is actually open, so I can't actually go across there and continue with my walk. But when I was a kid, obviously I don't really live close to here anymore, but when I was a kid, I was down here like literally every single weekend. I just constantly kept coming down here, constantly kept coming on walks, loved it. But now, of course, I don't necessarily have that luxury all the time, but I definitely have the luxury today. So I'm just chilling. It's nice views. I didn't even know why I just focused at that. I think I just panned over at the sun, to be honest. But like I said, I'm just waiting for the bridge to go down. It's making its way down. It's getting there slowly but surely. It's taking its time though. But this is just basically what I love to do. So we're gonna go on an adventure now. We're gonna go walking, we're gonna go have some fun. Just make the most of the day, man. And let the mad rush of people just carry on. I'm literally just gonna wait. I love this bit. Everyone just collides in with each other. They all wait in a lovely little queue and they all rush at once. Every time I was down here, I used to just race. I used to just get on my bike and race and blast past everyone and try and get a good start like I was an F1 driver. Obviously, I'm not an F1 driver. I never was and I never will be, but you know, it was fun at the time. Anyone fancy going for a swim? Yeah, you're not going to want to. It's obviously the cleanest and most pristine water in the planet. Look at all that. Oh, yes. Pure mud, oil, glass, and shit. Like, genuinely, that is the most depressing thing, just how bad the water is around here. Like, you cannot go for a swim. You will, well, I mean, firstly, you'll get stuck in the mud and you'll die. Then the currents, which I think is like one of the fastest in the world, will sweep you away and you'll die. And it's just full of mud, oil, and crap. Like, you can't see it from the haze over here, but there's it specifically comes from a bridge about a couple of not 100 miles. That's fucking exaggerating, but quite a few miles up that way. But yeah, it's depressing because you'd want to, in these weather conditions, you just want to see everyone all just in and around having a good swim. But instead, it's just shitty. So. It sucks. On the plus side though, it doesn't stop the locals from going after their fish. That's what they're after. There's still plenty of fish hunting around for these geezers to go catch. Genuinely one of the most peaceful walks you can possibly go on. I mean, you can see what's in the background there. You can kind of see what's in the foreground over there. It's just so peaceful, so nice. And this is why I just love coming down here. You can spend literally, well, I mean, you could spend a full day anywhere, to be honest, but you can spend a full day down here and you just wouldn't get bored. I've literally done this walk probably, over 100 times at least. I'll never get bored of it. It's just so relaxing, so peaceful, and you need a day like today, man, to just make the most of these good days. Guys, I'm not gonna lie to you, I've literally time traveled about 200-300 years in the past. When I mean 200-300 years in the past, I genuinely mean 200-300 years in the past. What on earth is this little ship doing docked up? Well, I say little ship, it's fucking massive, but look at that though. There are people that are genuinely on the boat. So I think I need to find a way on. So the long and short of it is, yes, you can actually get on that boat that I was literally just talking about, but there's a slight problem. See, there's the problem. that's the queue to try and get on the boat. So for me, that is absolutely just not happening. I ain't waiting in, how many people is that in that queue that's trying to get on? Yeah, no, I'm not doing that. I'm just not. I'll just have the privilege of experiencing it from here. A very good decision has been made here. Cheers. Wow, that was awesome. I actually really enjoyed that walk quite a lot. You can kind of tell by my forehead. I'm hot, I'm sweaty. However, whilst I could have definitely been out there for, well, the entirety of the day, there's a couple of other things I actually need to get on with during today. And also there is the football match later. So of course, we'll be watching that. So the next plan of action is I need to head down to Sports Direct once again. The shoes that I wear to go to work are knackered, and I need to try and find another pair. And also the socks that I wear to go to work are also have holes in every single department of the socks, so they are completely useless. So we're gonna go try and get those and then see if my granddad is around, because I haven't seen him in a while, and he was speaking to my mum a couple of days ago, and he said, I haven't heard from Tom in ages, and I was just a bit like, I feel bad. So I'm gonna see if he's at his house. Most likely he's not, because he's never around, but we'll see. And with that, we have got the socks secured. Just put them in the bag, because you know, it is what it is. Shoes, not so much though. They didn't actually have any of the shoes in my size for the ones that I was looking for, which is a bit annoying. Yes, I could go to other shops like Asda's, M&S and all those places, but realistically, the reason I go to Sports Direct is because they're like 20 quid for the pair of shoes I'm looking for, whereas in like Asda's and M&S and stuff, well, maybe not Asda's, but they never really have any shoes there anyway. They're like 50 plus quid. And quite frankly, for 50 plus quid to wear shoes that I wear for work, which, you know, I'd rather invest my money in things that are, you know, nicer than work. So sod that. Let's go see if my granddad's in. And then we're going to get back to the house and sort some bits out ready for the next week. Well, it's no surprise that when going to go and find my granddad, he wasn't there. That's a shame. I'll give him a call later and just get a catch up with him. What is also not a surprise is sausage rolls. Can you just like admire and just respect that no matter what you say, this will always be the greatest thing ever to be produced by Greggs, and you cannot change that. So in the last vlog that I did, you would have seen that I titled it that I'd found or discovered a major problem with my house. And that was in reference to my garden out here. Now, the problem that I had is that I had encountered leather jacket. Well, I hadn't actually physically seen them, but if you don't know what leather jackets are, Google them. It's the easiest way for you to know what they are. So I had encountered that the estate that I was living on has leather jackets basically in every people's gardens, and I was starting to see it taking an effect on mine. So I'd initiated Operation Nuke the Bastards. And basically, so far, as I'm going to show you in just a second, it's starting to take some form of an effect. Good thing I went out earlier compared to going out now, because right now it's actually started raining ever since I've just got back. But you can see, it's still not the greatest turf in the world. Like, there's still a couple of little problems here or there, but it's actually a lot better than some other people's houses. It's still, it's still not great, and I've still got work to do, but it's definitely got an improvement. I've also just encountered that I have a tennis ball now. For the fact is, I don't actually own any tennis balls, so someone's lost it, and now I have a ball. So like I was saying, while it's not the greatest, you know, turf out there, you know, it's definitely in a much better condition compared to a lot of other people's on the estates. There's quite a few that have got way worse turf, well, to the point where they don't even have any turf left. It is just straight mud. So, I mean, on that front, it's actually not too bad. But fortunately, the stuff that I have been using has actually been working. Now, I'll tell you what also hadn't been working is any of my components to use my phone. So basically, I've recently changed to the iPhone 15. My contract was up, so I've changed to the new one, which does mean, obviously, everything that you use for the iPhone basically doesn't work anymore, because everything goes to USB-C ports. And obviously, that means it's changed, so everything's like that. So what we have gone and done is, that's why I've just had my Amazon parcels turn up. Here they are. We've now got a USB-C to 3.5mm audio jack connector. Sweet! And we've also got the USB-C power adapter, so I can actually plug in my phone, because I'll tell you what, I'll actually show you because it is actually genuinely it's not really that funny, but it is to me anyway. The only way that I'm able right now to charge my phone in my house is 2 ways. Number one, I can plug it into my PC and obviously I can charge it that way. Number two is charging it via my lamp. Not this port, but this one here. It's plugged into my lamp, which is the only ways that I can charge this phone. Yes, by the way, I genuinely do have a lamp, which not only acts when it is a lamp, but it's also got a USB and a USB-C port to charge stuff on. So it's fine. It's very useful and very practical. But obviously, I needed those to actually charge things genuinely because I went over to my dad's and I had nothing to charge it with. So I ended up having to use his own PC. Also, can I just talk about the stupid impracticalities that Amazon do, right? So this is the USB-C, right, that I've ordered and I paid for, obviously. Why is it come in this? Right, I've opened this and it's... What's the point? You know, they talk about... There is so much space for this. Yeah, hang on, where is it? Like, the USB-C to the audio jack is here, right? And it came in this. That's a suitable size, you know, it's a suitable packaging for it to all be in play. Why do I need literally half of Asia to wrap up one tiny adapter? It's pointless, man. It makes no sense. Right, here we go then. It's time for the Arsenal versus Manchester United game that I've got on the screen behind me there. Obviously, it's a must-win for Arsenal. We don't really have a choice if we want to stay in the Premier League title race. We're currently 1-1 for vlogs with football matches in it. I obviously vlogged when the Arsenal-Burnley game was on, and then we won 5-0. Oh my God, my sofa's just running away from me. And then I vlogged when we played Aston Villa at home, and we lost 2-0. So let's see if we could try and keep up the inconsistent run of form, which means a win, but we'll just have to wait and see. I know United's team is terrible, but you know, we haven't won at Old Trafford since 2020, and I think in terms of actual fans in the stadium, like 17 years. So it's been a long old time, but I have trust in the boys. I'm going to say I don't really know what to predict. Let's go with 3-2. I'm just going to put goals in there. I think they'll just score some counter-attacks, but we'll be able to score more from their defensive fragilities. So let's find out and let's see how we get on. Come on, Trossard, man. Makes it 1 in the first 20 minutes of this game. We've been terrible. Genuinely terrible in these first 20 minutes against Man U. They've been playing really, really well, but I don't know how Havertz has kept himself onside for that piece, but it's a lovely assist just to go. It's a classic FIFA goal. I would turn it around and show you guys a very clip of it, but the last time I did that against the Villa game, the Premier League shot me down, bro. Is it Casemiro that plays him way onside? Yeah, Casemiro's playing him way onside. I mean, he's obviously coming in at centre-back to fill in, but it's a lovely piece, and then Trossard just pinging it into the back post, in front post there. But it makes it 1-0, and that just eliminates a little bit of nerves now, and hopefully hits the confidence of Man U, because they have actually played really well. Right, well, it's half time in the game now against Manchester United. That's genuinely been one of the worst first half performances that we've put in for a very, very long time. Somehow we're winning the game, but genuinely we've been absolutely horrific from minute 1 to now. We literally just capitalised on one lapse in concentration from Casemiro to go ahead in the game 1-0. So it is what it is, but if that's how we're going to play in the second half, you can write us out of the title race, because United will come back into it and score 100%. Wow. As you can obviously probably hear in the background, and from Trossard's in by there, we've beaten Manchester United 1-0 in the end to take the Premier League title race to the final day of the season. It was by far one of our worst performances we've ever put in. Probably one of the worst performances we put in this season. But fortunately, we were playing Man U, so we were able to win. But my God, were we terrible from minute 1 to basically the end, apart from that one bit where we were able to score. But I could calm down a bit because I was just getting so nervous, so frustrated. But we'll take it, man. We'll take it. Obviously, it's not in our hands. We need City to drop points at either Tottenham on Tuesday or West Ham on the following weekend. We've obviously got to go and beat Everton to have a chance of winning the league. But it is what it is. We'll take it to the final day. But come on, man. And the vlogging inconsistencies continue. I'm not vlogging anymore now the Premier League season because we'll lose. All right. Now, considering that the Man U game is done and I can relax and stop stressing over that, I can carry on with some other bits for the remainder of the day. So I've got all the washing in to sort that out. Do your jobs, do your chores, people. Come on now, don't be lazy. As for me though, I'm going to be working on two things. First things first, we're working on a video. We're working on the F1 journey for you guys. So if you're a massive fan of the F1 journey, shout out to you. And I'm also working on it right now. We are halfway through the commentary side of things. So I need to just commentate the second bit of the race and then just add in the remaining pieces that I tend to add in normally anyway, to be honest. So that's where we're at on that front. And then I need to simply just go ahead and sort out what I want to do next with this office. So what do I mean by like sorting out this office? Surely it's done, right? Well, you see, right, so this is the setup here, okay? I haven't really done, I think I've done a minor setup of it. Basically, so I've got my monitor here that I play my games on my Xbox. I've got my webcam here for whenever I'm recording videos. I've got this lamp here, which is kind of useless, but it actually works for doing videos with Facecam when the lighting is really poor. All I need to do is just get an LED white light bulb, and it just will be better, because right now it's just one of those, you know, tainted yellow ones. We've then obviously got this monitor here, which is recording, which is not recording, you know, it's where I, you know, have my PC plugged in. And I've got, you know, my Xbox Series X here. My PC's like hidden down there on the floor, etc. So it all seems great. And I've obviously got my Calyx unit with my F1 models all in place and just other random stuff everywhere. The big problem that I've got with my house at the moment is the rest of the office is, well, just blank. There's nothing here. So I need to try and come up with what I want to do with it, because right now I am literally just walking in empty space. There's nothing here to do, and I don't know what to do yet. There's only one thing that I know that I actually want to do. So the one thing that I genuinely actually want to do is within this setup here is on the roofs and the ceilings here, I want to put LED strip lights along there. I want it to start pretty much, so where this window point is here, I want it to start from here and I want to go all the way around effectively to the top of the door by here. So I need to actually get a tape measure, which I actually have as my camera can't focus, to then basically get the lights to go all the way along here. My camera's losing focus again. And if I've got enough measurements, again, I'm just gonna have to drop it down there. You can just see a McLaren. I will then see if I can drop them sort of down the sides here, because the thing is if they do drop down the sides, obviously with the plug, I have a plug right here. So it's not a case of if I'm, you know, in a little bit of a silly situation, but it just means that rather than using that to just, you know, chill out in the lights, I love having LED lights. I mean, there's a reason why I've got an LED lighted keyboard and LED, well, you know, colourful mouse. There's a reason for it. It's not literally just because they're fancy, and it's not the case of those are expensive. Like that keyboard was like 20 quid. It's not an expensive keyboard, and it's the same with that mouse. That mouse ain't expensive either. That was probably like 15 quid or something like that. It's just because I just love having RGB lights. And I just need to figure out what I want to do with the second half, because realistically, when the lights are put up here, which hopefully I can do when I shift my backside of gear, aka measure it all up, it's more so what I want to do with this section here, because it's, like I said, it's bland, it's plain, and there's nothing there. Sure, I could put a second bed in there if anyone wants to stay over, but realistically, I don't really want to do that. My sofa downstairs literally is a bed. So I'm trying to come up with some fit stuff. So I'm going to do a bit of research now, see what gaming room ideas people have got. But if you've got some ideas, if you've got an amazing setup, let me know, and maybe I can take some inspiration from some of your ideas. Okay then, so that is that out of the way. We have gone ahead, you can see, changing into some bright lights, look. The F1 journey is now rendering. That's all good, that's been edited, that's ready to go. You guys will see that on the Monday when you'll see it before this vlog comes out anyway, but that's done and dusted. We've done a little bit of research to find out what we want to do with the back end of that office, and pretty much now for the rest of the evening I am just going to go ahead and chill out and sort out a couple of little house bits that I need to do. But guys, if you have enjoyed today's vlog, feel free to drop it a like, subscribe to the channel if you're new around here as well. I know I'm still not 100% confident yet when I'm vlogging out in public in particular. I still get quite nervous and anxious about doing it, so I feel like I've definitely improved, but obviously there's still a long hurdle to pass before I feel super comfortable vlogging in public. But I'm trying, and also, you know, I'm not forcing myself to go out just to do these vlogs. Like literally today, as the title will be, I just made the most of the day because it was a good sunny day and I'm not working, so I wanted to make the most of it. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed it though. And like I said, whenever I'm going to be doing something that will actually be worth vlogging, because obviously there are some weekends where I literally just have a nice chilled out weekend, then obviously I'll share it with you guys. But for now, I'm out of here. Take care all, enjoy your time, and enjoy your time? What? Enjoy your day, enjoy your life, just enjoy everything, all right? Make the most of everything. Peace.